Well, hello. So we're going to do a bit of soffit board installation today. It's going to go underneath the overhang on the extension. Now, the little dilemma I had, which I've worked out a bit of a solution. So the boards are 300mm wide. From there to there is 600, and from there to there is about 650. So there's about a 5cm difference. So how to overcome that? A couple of ways. I could have bought a plastic strip that went all the way down there. That would have been an extra expense. I could have bought a joiner, which I've had to buy anyway, which is here. And then when I put the boards in, just put them as basically as just in a couple of mil. That might have given us a difference. However, I'd have had to have done that the full length, which is 8 meters. That's 5 meters. So I would have needed 2 of them. So my next option, which I think is the better option, is I just reduce the height. So I'm basically going to knock on another lat just on that bit there, which will then decrease the distance from there down to there. I probably don't have to put lats in every one. Probably every other one would do, because they are 5 meter lengths. So I'll work out which ones I need, and then I can just cut the lats. I've got some lat offcuts, I think. Yeah, if I haven't, I'm sure I'll be able to find some. I've got some of the framework underneath here. Frame and wood, it's probably more expensive than what I need. However, they'll do champion. So if need be, I can put them that way, or if I want a little bit more reduction, I can put them long ways like that, and that should work a treat. So, and I've got plenty of them, so at least it's going to use them up. I did use some for the right. So yeah, Scott mentioned there. As I'd realised when I was looking at this before I put the wood on, first of all, I only need these lats were too thick, so I only needed something like that thin, which I've got loads of. However, yeah, putting this onto there, although that brings this down, it still then extends it. So what you're losing there, you're gaining there. So the gap would be exactly the same. So it doesn't matter if I decrease the pitch of this, because it doesn't matter where the slope is on the inside. It won't look out of place. It would look out of place if I altered the pitch on this, because obviously that has got to stay level with the brickwork. So we need the roof to stay level, or the flat part to stay level. However, if I do that with a pitch, i.e. decrease it rather than increase it, as I decrease it, I'm reducing the gap from there across to there. Hope that makes sense. Dilly dilly. Oh, before I go, so that means all I have to do to decrease is just put a bit of wood on the end of there, like that. However, I am going to have 2 soffit boards. So there's going to be a join here, so I'll need maybe something this thick here, and then maybe there's a lat on there. I'll have to see what the... no. Right, sussed it. I basically need to put a lat on here, and then just tilt the angle and nail it on to the point where I've got me 600mm across there. Go for that, Bright. Yeah. That's not going to work neither. I've actually measured straight across from point to point, and that's still short of 120. So that means it doesn't matter what angle I bring this down on, it's still never going to be enough to make up the difference. So where I'm at the moment, steps, yeah, if I went 600 up to there, well, 610 to be honest. So it's like a 31 and a 30, because I've got a bit of the tongue, if you like, on that side, so it makes up a centimetre gap. So basically from there to there is 2 boards, and then from there to there is 2 boards. So I've got about probably a 40 centimetre gap there to make up typically. See, when I've done the extension, I should have maybe made this fit the soffit boards, but you don't think of that at the time, do you? Tether. Right, the only thing I can do is possibly buy another length of board purely to make up that difference, because I'm going to have to cut a long strip off of 40mm to join it, and then I'm going to have a load of waste. There's no real other way of doing it. I do have a white soffit board. Could I do anything with a white soffit board? I guess I could have a white coming off this part here, the 40mm, and then the rest anthracite. Would it look a bit daft? Probably would, to be honest. Oh, I just really don't know. I'll have to have a think. Dilly. Done the long bit anyway. That was the only way to do that. I was just had to just get over it, get it cut, and that was it. So I'll have to get another board, but at least I'll be able to fit it in my car, so I'll be able to cut it down, because I've still got that bit to do. I've got 3 boards left, so I'll just basically need another board to just do that bit, and I've got to blank the end off as well. I will be able to use some of this, so not all is lost. There will be a bit of waste, but as I say, to do a proper job, I wasn't going to budget. It was 5.5 centimetres. That was that's what it ended up being. So hey, well, as I say, I'll use most of it, but I'm really happy with that. Like, I'll be putting downlights in these as well, same as the garage. I'll have to buy them and get them put in. But yeah, what a difference that makes. It's yeah, top job. Happy days. Dilly. Right, good morning. Another day. Get this finished off. A couple of things. So I've had to move all my insulation boards, which were up against there. Good to see the window back. So I've put them inside around the corner, because they're going on this floor here, so I didn't want to move them again. So my plan is, I was wondering what to do with this bit here. Yeah, if you look from that angle there, so like that up to the brickwork. So I'm thinking of just boxing this off up to that point there, and then put something underneath here. So I've got some whiteboard there, fascia, which I can spray no problem. I'll just get 1 rattle can, so it'll not cost that much, because it's only a bit. I need to go across there. So if I put a bit across there, that'll give me 2 lips to rest the boards on underneath, and then I can put the boards down that way on the inside and the outside. Kind of probably doesn't make sense, but it will when I put it together. Yeah, so but the first thing is I've got to get these boards on first, because I need to get them slotted in there and then pushed up onto here and secured onto this joist here, and then I'll work from this back side, which will make it all flush. Dilly. Right, up on my garage roof, I've got this this stuff here. Basically you put it in your in the gutter, allows the rain to go through but stops all the crap clogging it all up, which you can see on here. I'll get loads of it from this hedge. So I'll just clean this out and then put it in, see what happens, dilly. Well, spot on. So I'll clean the gutter out and put it in. Can't see any reason why that wouldn't work. Champion, dilly. Yeah, so I had 2 rolls of that stuff, so I could put some in this side. So yeah, that's all in, all the way up. It actually looks quite good as well. It just finishes it off really, as well as serving a purpose. Right. What a roof. Dilly. Right, so I've done as much as I can on this now. Let's say I need to get one more board, which is fine. The offcuts I'll be able to use at the front. I've got a job for them. I've already cut the whiteboard to go across there. I'll get some spray paint at the same time I get the board, because it's at exactly the same place in Jalskid. I've done the end bit there. It's got to be secured on, but I need to get access to that for when I lay the boards underneath here on this little thin strip. It needs cleaning as well. Yeah, so basically that'll be like a box section across there. So that'll work out well. Right. Probably in hindsight, if I'd thought a little bit more about it, I would have probably put the join that end, because obviously when you open the bifolds up, you wouldn't have seen the join, but it's just too late now. It's just I know it's a little thing, but it would have been a better option. Never mind, dilly. So for the rest of today, I think I'll rev the cement mixer up actually. Seems it's nice and dry. It's meant to spit on later on, I think, but it'll be summered and out. I'm relatively undercover. Just need to do the last layer of course of bricks on here, and then that's ready for backfill again with some type 1, which I'll have to order, which I need to order about 5 ton for it in there as well, to start raising the levels up, because that'll be the next job in there, getting the floor prepped for concrete. I think that is about it there. Yeah, I'll do that. Have some food first and then get that last course on. Dilly. Well, that's it for this happy Sunday. Good weekend's work there. We've got a dry verge on. I've built an extra row on my plinth, the last one. So that's got to be filled in, and then I've got to put the whatever I'm having on the top then, sort of a polished tile if you like. I've done as much as I can with me soffit boards. Obviously had to clear all the insulation boards. Done the end stop. I've got the dry verge coming for this. It's different stuff to the other. It's more cheap universal stuff because you're not really going to see it. And certainly for the other side of that gable end that I've just done here on the next doors. So again, that'll be the cheap stuff. Yeah. So it's looking something quite fine and dandy, that. Definitely a good weekend's work. So yeah. It's all coming together. Dilly.